Salam alaikum. Detroit. Mob's number one. How did I become an unrighteous man in the eyes of the supreme captain of the Nation of Islam? No, I have a point with that, for real. That's why I'm talking like this. I got a real point. It's not an emotional thing. It's not even a point. It's a solid question that any child would want answered by their parent. You know how you have questions, questions that your children are going to go through and stages that they're going to go through, and you hoping that you installed enough I don't know the proper word, but I'm gonna put this word in there. You installed enough trust and at ease to where they'll come to you and ask you questions. The child, serious questions. Questions about drugs and questions about boys and questions about girls. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want the streets to teach your children that. A man of 15 of a man, I can tell you every move a child will make from 0 to 33, 30. I don't know. My oldest daughter, she's 30 now, 31. But anyway, so this is that type of question when I ask, how did I become a unrighteous man in his eyes? So that's not a bad thing, and it's not disrespectful. But so this is it's not it reminds you of an underdog and how he became, like they said, the underdogs on top. See, this is the portrayal or the picture. This is the illusion. Like, for example, Master Fard Muhammad, a mixed man, right? The Nation of Islam, you know what I mean, right? Then look what they create. A Barack Obama, a mixed man, the first black president. Think about music that the Temptations and David Ruffin, their family from Detroit. These people, the music that you love. And they families living in the hood, man, because they rob the man of their royalties and then replace them with, they steal from them and then find somebody else, another white person who can sing and give them, try to install soul in that person. Is always a carbon copy. That's the story of the wheat and the tare. They look alike. They grow in the same field. The minister Farrakhan, he said it costs too much to get rid of the wheat and the tare. Our big brother learned the parable of the wheat and tare on our watch. He shared it with us. That was new. When it was time to grow, I don't know, it was the beans, yes sir. And he got the people to come down and do it at such a price and how much they did, and he squared it off, man, and it wasn't nothing. It was a big waste of time, and he cannot lose, and he got the wisdom from one of them people who said, here's another way. You got to listen to your brother. You can't be mad at me, man. We got something to do for God, y'all. But he said, and I'm talking fast because I know I only got 10 minutes, so excuse me. Excuse me. He said that one of them cats told him, this how you can do it for the low. And he said, open up the head, cut the top of it off. And it opens up so beautiful to the sun. And the water got in like that. The minister shared that with us, man. He said, cut it off. We only have two choices here. Because Allah's word will not be made into a lie. But that is to save us, the Asiatic people, the NOI, to save us. So, we had the minister said this over and over again. We can change this thing. We can. We got to wake up. We got to love each other like he loved us. This is what he's teaching and sharing. This is his life. This is why he brought Dianetics, man, to show those of you, not us, those of you up top, to see yourself, to see what you're doing. I mean, he done did everything. It's one more thing. He said he did it, but I know he didn't. It's one more thing. But I'm going to say this. I asked the question, how did I become an unrighteous person? And when I said the underdog is coming up, and then I said about all the people, how they steal things from us and make carbon copies. That's the same. It's like Tupac 20 years from now. They showing a picture, he'll be a white boy with the same tattoos, man. They take it. And so what I'm saying is what you see out in front of you is the same story, but it's not the real story. It's not the real underdogs on top. Everybody's been tampered and touched who's out front. Everybody. The minister is the purest thing that we have, man. So when I say the underdogs on top, or the story of that, of one who come from you wanna understand how a person get in trouble with the people against God. This is what this story is. This is how people get in trouble when Allah reveals things to a person and he shares a little bit and he see that himself is being surrounded by agents and hypocrites. And a lot of people, man, they just caught up, man. Imagine you get caught up, and I gotta close this out. You get caught up with some drugs, right? That's what happens to all my homeboys. You get caught up with drugs. I got caught up with that crap. You get all this time, man. And then you go to jail and prison. You got life, never coming home. And somebody come offer you, tell you X, Y, and Z, put you in a position. And I'm not talking about nobody in particularly. I'm talking about the same move that has been used over and over again. So what I'm saying is we have the chance. I think about my partner Billy talking about I'm gonna be a minister, brother. Oh my goodness, I used to laugh so hard. He used to be like, "Pooh, baby, Pooh, baby, you gonna be a minister, boy. You gonna be a preacher. I'm telling you, baby. I'm telling you, cold. That's what he used to be telling me. I was building the passenger side, rolling. He'd be driving the truck. We be riding. Big Billy banging some E40 or Be Legit, baby. You know what I'm saying? That was my baby. He used to tell me this, and I'm laughing because I'm on this video. Let me. And I thought about that at the end of this part of this one. But yeah, man, we can change it. So that's what I'm expecting and hoping. But let me tell you now, from the 40th year of the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, we are no longer in the believing. If you don't know, you can't be out front. If you don't know the next moves, if you don't know what to do, you don't need to be out front. And the believers need to be quiet and let those who know lead the way, and let those who claim to know bring what you got. Like they said in Moses' thing, bring your illusions and throw it out there. And the Honorable Minister Farrakhan said, Elijah Muhammad said, and that will be the arm of the government, an illusion. And God's man Moses gonna throw the real thing out there. I gotta go. 11 minutes. Assalamu alaikum.